Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Tuesday. Maybe it's an early lunch. Maybe you're on break. Maybe you're just waking up. I don't know. But here's a smudge. Everybody needs to get smudged. Yeah. Lots of craziness going on the ding dang. I had to turn the news off. There's stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Ugh. Let's turn it off. Get rid of that ding dang news feed from CNN and Fox and all of those guys. Is there a happy news feed? I think we need a happy news feed. Hey, Christy! I think we do need a happy news feed, though. I think happy news is good news. Happy news is good news. And there's got to be something good happening in the world. Because we are having high vibrations and fluctuations of that. And so I know that we've got to have something good going on. And, I tried to watch The Tiger King 2, and I rewatched the first season, I guess, of it or whatever. Joe Exotic disturbs me. The more I look at that, the more I have different discernments on that, and I'm wondering about if it's the industry itself. If it's the industry, the exotic animals and etc. If it's the industry itself that's just plain creepy. I don't know. It was just, I was disturbed. I had to, shut it off. I couldn't watch Joe anymore. Okay, there goes one card. We got that one. So I had to turn that off. So, yes, I am not watching Tiger King anymore. He is. It's beyond creepy. His vibration as a human, kind of indicates that there are some things that he needs to work on. Maybe I'll send him a letter and ask him if I can do Reiki, just to Reiki on him, to see what he says. It can't hurt, What's the worst he'll tell me is no, and then I'll have to do it by the law of correspondence, because my higher self will speak to his higher self, and maybe he'll get some shit through his head, But I'm he kind of creeps me out a little bit. But anyway, let's not talk about Joe Exotic anymore. Let's talk about energy. Let's talk about vibration. What's happening? Okay, we survived Thanksgiving. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh, couple of movies that I've watched over the last... I binged watched movies last night or yesterday. It was my day off, and I took advantage of my day off, and I binged watched a little bit of TV. I always watch Eureka. Every Monday and Wednesday, my friend comes over, and we watch the show Eureka. And it kind of is freaking me out. Not really freaking me out, but I'm like, y'all need to go back. It's on Amazon Prime. And watch the show Eureka. It is really interesting about some of the devices and things, events that occur on there, because this show is 11 years old, something like that, and how they kind of relate and correlate to things that are going on today. It was a little bit on the creepy side. So, yeah. I watched, of course I watched Eureka. I watched a movie called Heal, which is a documentary, and it's about what I do. My son was like, Mom, you're not on there. And I went, no, I'm not, I guess they're afraid of me. No, just kidding. And then watched a movie called No One Dies in Lilydale. And I think I want to do a road trip to Lilydale next year. It seemed like one of those really cool, awesome places. And I've always wanted to go and have a reading done. Hold on. By someone who knows me not. I know that sounds like kind of weird and crazy, but have you, because I just want somebody who doesn't know me personally to do a reading, because I want them to be totally unbiased and tell me what they see. If they see that I'm a crappy person and I need to work on some things, I don't want them to be afraid of telling me, hey, you have some deficits that need to get worked on. I'm cool with constructive criticism. I was going to say constructive conservatism, whatever. So that's kind of like my deal. But they are supposed to have like a crap load of vortexes there. And I love vortexes. So that's another reason why I want to go. And it just looks really cool. So it's called No One Dies in Lilydale. It's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, you'll have to rent it for $2.99. But I watched it 3 times. And I really recommend it. It's a really interesting video. A documentary. You see, I personally believe that our emotions are 99% of our chronic illness. And sometimes our emotions have things to do with our relationships, and when people pass on, we feel gaps in that relationship and healing that relationship. And so once we can work through those and connect and work through those, that allows us to be much more whole as people. So without further ado, let's move forward and look at our reading. I am using the Mystic Shaman deck. I love that deck. I love it, love it, love it. It was in my table. I had to like pull it out and go, oh, like it was brand new. And let's take a look at this energy coming in. We're starting out with the moon. Okay, and I want to say it like this. This is the meaning behind this. I'm getting the completion of a cycle. The completion of a cycle moving in. We have the many phases of the moon, from new moon to the full moon. And I'm getting this big picture about things coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, so things coming to an end of a cycle, that we are moving in a new direction. A new event, a new project, something new. All right, the Earth is over here, and it is in our obstacle position. And what I'm picking up through here is distractions on the earthly plane. Let's clarify that a little bit more to mean that can be distractions such as Tiger King, Tiger King coming up. Things on this earthly plane to keep us attached and connected to this earthly plane. That's what I pick up through there. It's kind of like things being placed in our path or in our view. Maybe, and I'm busy work. Okay, so it's even like our boss can be assigning us busy work in order to keep us earthbound or distracted and not seeing things for greater reason or with greater discernment. Because normally when I think of Earth and I look at this, I think of cool, groovy things. But when it's in that position right after the moon, I straight up, the first thing I picked up was distraction, being distracted. Kind of like you might be focusing on something and then they've got a carrot dangling over in the corner. The drum, and what I'm getting on this, and when I'm looking at this drum card and its significance in with the moon and the earth, I'm going to focus on you. Focus on your goals, focus on where you want to go and what the rhythm of your beat is. Things and people around you are going to try to distract you to keep you from moving forward and carrying through with the vibration that might not be the vibration that they want. Okay, meaning this, okay, when people are throwing distractions in your way, it's because you are either going to gain some form of independence away from them, or you're going to gain some kind of knowledge, wisdom, something that, and I'm going to use this in a loving way, puts an upper hand on that other person or that other place, event, whatever's going on. So they want to distract you so that you don't get the true essence and start wising up to what's really happening. And this can be, here's an example at our workplace, not our workplace, but at a workplace. Let's say they're looking at their books, okay, and they see that after the first of the year, they're only going to be able to afford half of the staff. So that means that they're going to be distracting you, maybe shiny coins, maybe doing a little bit of, what is it called? Staff splitting, or, kind of like pitting people against each other, whatever, in order to create a different kind of illusion of what's going on in that workplace, so that it comes across almost as a total surprise when people start getting their pink slips. If that makes any sense to anyone at this time, that's the imagery that I'm getting on there, is that sometimes we'll have a lot of flash, a lot of, kind of like looking like you are fitting a particular role when you actually don't fit that role. Yeah, that's the best way to put that. So in this, all of this energy that's coming in, we need to focus on where we want to go. They're going to be distracting us and showing us all of these different illusions and different paths, but only you know where you're going to and what you want to achieve on this journey. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted by shiny coins, because those shiny coins are actually just like the cheap chocolate wrapped in gold wrapping. That's all it is, or gold foil. That's all it is. Yeah. It's cheap stuff wrapped up to look like it's really cool, and then when you open up that present, you're wickedly disappointed. So be your own advocate and trust your instinct, trust your energy, trust what's going through, and go with your flow. So peace, love, and harmony. I hope you enjoyed that reading. A couple of things. This weekend I have an angel healing class. I have two spots left. Love to have you to register or join for the class. It's $200, and you'll end up being a certified angel healer, which means that you can do angel healings professionally. And maybe that's your side hustle. Maybe that's your new gig. I don't know. But we've got the angel healing class this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, $200. You end up being a certified angel healer at the end of the course. I love it. You'll have a lot of fun. Yes, I will be supplying lunch that day. $200 includes your text, your certification, everything. I hope to see you there. So text me or go online and register, and I'll see you Saturday in class. Peace.